All right. Good evening, everybody. Ziri here, playing with Barry in some Fallout 76. It's been a long time since we've played this game. But, it's actually before the Brotherhood showed back up, so we are gonna probably check that out tonight and see what's going on with our camps, because it's been a while. Alright. Here... Because that was fun, a bunch of level 75 bots showing up.
At your house?
Yeah, just right out my door as soon as I spawned in. There were 3 of them.
So I probably will too.
And I hear another one. Where are you, Chinese bot? There you are.
You're just down the hill from me, right?
Yep. Right on down the hill. Oh, though we need to be in a party, so you...
I just joined on you. I'm loading.
Oh.
So hopefully it works out.
Fighting 2 team. So once you're in, you should be able to join on me. Alright, how is my inventory situation?
Well, I'm not being shot out yet. Shot at.
Share. I don't even remember how to do that. I am sharing low sight. 40% damage to glowing enemies. Alright, that sounds good.
Ooh, nice. Apparently I have 17 levels.
I've got like 55.
Oh my god. And I thought 17 was a lot.
Well, I mean, it's... What level am I now? We got 155, so... Alright, I have a bunch of melons, so I should be good on the food and water front. I think I still have the vegetarian mutation. I don't even remember what mutations I have. Stats, yeah. X. Yeah, herbivore. Alright. Let's go check out Fairy's camp up the hill here.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm apparently leveling. The new bunker looks cool.
Yeah, it's neat, other than I think you gotta spend atoms to get it.
Oh, I think GK just got on.
He's not showing in game for me, but... Alright.
Oh, I think he just came on Steam.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry.
Something...
Firecracker berry's bad, right?
No, I think it's used for crafting. I mean, it explodes like if you stand on it, but
Oh, okay. What if you eat it?
I don't think it's that big a deal. Alright.
I don't remember where I want my points.
It depends on what you kind of want to do with your character and what perks you want. But remember, at 50, you stop getting points, and at that point, it's just leveling up cards.
Oh, yeah.
So it's if do you
Am
want,
I?
you know, a lot of times, like after 50, I just bank my levels until I know I need to build a new perk card loadout.
Oh, okay. So I'm level 66, so just hold off.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about those until you get like legendary perks
Okay.
and stuff, and you can use it on that.
Did you drop stuff for me?
No.
Oh, weird. I have new stuff. Alright.
Alright. Says listen to the Brotherhood's message.
Attention, people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel, broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War.
Hey, need something, buddy? Friend, pal?
If you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out. Attention, people of Appalachia. This is
So to listen to it, Barry, just hit tab, go to radio, and then click on Brotherhood of Steel Welcome Broadcast.
Thank you.
It just ask it out loud. It's a lot. Since
Well,
Discord's on that
it
other
was-
computer, it's a little bit of a pain.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to interrupt if it was listening to it or something.
No, I'm done. I have to go to Fort Atlas.
Alright, where is Fort Atlas?
Well, it's in the center, kind of up towards the,
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
You can just fast travel to me, but it's kind of due north of our camps.
I forgot I can fast travel. That's always nice.
Any news to share? Hey, good to see you again. Welcome to Fort Atlas. Yep, the Brotherhood renamed it when they turned it into their new headquarters here.
Alright, now GK got on.
They
Yeah,
sure
Steam really
did.
wanted to tell me
Telling
it
a
popped
bunch
up like
of
3
pieces of
times.
New initiates they'd picked up along the way. Quite the sight to see, no lie. I was really glad I had something to show them when they got here. I caught a little flack for using the logo when they arrived, but they were pretty impressed. So much work was already done. The Paladin asked me on the spot if I wanted to make it official as an initiate. I'm not too proud to say I got so excited I barely could say yes. Of course. What'd you want to know? I wasn't sure what to expect, really. I built up a picture of them, reading the old logs from Taggarty's group. This bunch, well, they just marched across the continent, and you can sense the strain. But the resolve in them is like nothing I've ever seen. Paladin Romani, their leader, she's really something. Makes you feel like you're part of a brighter future when she talks to you.
Just don't know if I trust the Brotherhood.
Oh, it's an honor. I know that sounds like some recruiting poster nonsense, but really, it is. I finally feel like I'm part of something meaningful. Building a better world alongside other people who've committed their lives to that cause. Sure, sometimes it means doing guard shifts in the rain, but hey, small price to pay for real purpose, right? Well, aside from the initiates and hopefuls they recruited along the way, just 3. I was expecting more, honestly, but Paladin Romani said 3 was plenty to start a new chapter. With the recruits they have already, she's right. What do you need? Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off.
Really, after I gave this guy a bajillion materials.
Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to
You
speak
gave
to
him a bunch of
first
stuff?
if you want to get
Yeah, back last summer, before the Brotherhood showed up, like, this guy was out here asking for supplies to build up the base.
Now you get to see what became of all your supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Fort Atlas.
You looking to join up too?
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still insecure, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin,
Fortifications appear adequate, if rushed.
you're here with a request for the Brotherhood. Get in line.
Oh, I don't like this guy already.
Shin?
Yeah.
No.
Did he? Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
We're building something big here. Don't get left behind.
The specifics of our mission are not for discussion with civilians. We're here under orders from Elder Maxon. Stay out of our way, and we won't have any problems.
Hmm.
I am not known by my initiates for tolerating foolishness, outsider. Persist in that tone, and you will learn how much less I tolerate from civilians. Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order?
Hmm.
Wanting isn't enough. And not everyone who shows up looking to join our order is worthy of becoming an initiate.
Poor GK is
Normally,
trying
I'd
to
stick you with the other
launch
hosts,
76.
decide whether you're worthy. But if you're serious about joining.
So, do we join? I guess that's the only option.
There's something you could do for me that would help the order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had.
I'm still talking to Shin.
Fort Atlas. People are
Okay.
afraid or want some. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me. Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate.
Hmm. I really just want to, like, murder them
Punch him?
all.
I gave you a job.
Yeah.
To do. Unless you're done, get to it.
The efficiency of Brotherhood's response to
No one else seems like a pain in the ass yet, though.
Yeah,
Ad Victorium.
yeah, I guess.
You better have something useful to say to me.
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
What? Oh,
Hmm.
hey, sorry about that. You're right. Ain't right me blowing up on you like that. I'm just really wound up, and none of these Brotherhood types are giving me the time of day. Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he got to say to me? The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
Hope this not's true to their word.
Hey, thanks. I just needed someone to listen and take me seriously. I hope you can convince them.
The people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
Wonder if this will be enough to see those raiders gone.
Grow up.
Hey! Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns? You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal? Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot.
What is it now?
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
Radiation levels known. Some strange readings from somewhere below.
I should be getting back to work, so get at it if you're gonna.
Hey, I get it. Promises backfire all the time. Well, go get him, Tiger. Look what the rad roach dragged in.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers.
Hey, here comes trouble. I hope.
Like a tomb.
Perhaps I spoke too hastily. I can be rather unthinkingly brusque. Dr. Edgar Blackburn, at your service. Are you working with this Knight Shin? What has he said to you?
I don't know what a Gauss is, but if there's a gun that shoots those, I want it.
I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own. Thank you. Be well.
Some creepy ass
You
people.
looking at something?
Well,
Yeah.
now look at you. You with these steel.
Where are you now?
fellas?
Well, I'm still talking to people in the basement.
Well, to talk to them.
This better be worth it.
Well, it's about time.
Oh, are there more in the basement?
Yeah, there's like 4 people you gotta talk to for Shin.
So, what's this night fella sent you
I
for?
didn't realize they were in the basement. Coming back down. I talked to one.
A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too. Well, I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much. I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair.
Look what the rad roach dragged in. I don't know what a Gauss is.
Looks like this is a shared quest, so you get to do all the talking.
Fair enough. Can't expect more than that. Thank you. You take care too.
I am a link in the chain.
Make it quick if you would. My bones ain't getting any younger.
The California members show no signs of infectious disease from outside the territory.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Hey, hey, here comes trouble. I hope.
Local recruits appear healthy, if underfed.
Alright, I've talked to all of them.
It's not a shared quest. I have to go out and go in
Oh,
on my own.
yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Have you finished the task I gave you? Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview. I am second in command of this entire operation. That I have other things requiring my attention does not mean a task is not required. Paladin Romani wants these people to be heard, and you agreed that you would assist me in this. Do not make me regret the trust I've shown.
It's weird it didn't even give me an option when I came
Our
back
mission
in.
does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
Go home. Let us take care of things here.
Then, he can peddle his snake oil somewhere else. The wasteland is full of people claiming to be scientists or doctors. They are rarely either, and usually cause more harm than good. Next report. We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment.
What the heck does ad Victorium even mean?
This is not a charity. As a civilian, you are free to play hero for everyone that comes to you with a sad tale. The Brotherhood, however, has a duty to its mission, and that does not include playing bodyguard. Enough about that. What's next?
When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
This better be worth it.
Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us. That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way. Give me your next report. No, we are not arms dealers. There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. That covers everyone. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention. What I am going to do is make the recommendations I see fit in my report to Paladin Romani. As the commanding officer, the final decisions will be hers. And your concern in the matter ends here.
But I don't like this guy at all.
Be vigilant.
He's awful.
He really is. Like, I just want to go drop a nuke over on them.
Hey, the real reason we're talking to these other people is to not piss off all the other people.
They've really cleaned this place up, though, I will say that.
Staying safe out there. Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Did he now? Knowing Knight Shin, I'm guessing that's not exactly how it went down. But if you're a prospective initiate, then I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it?
Now this person I actually like.
Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup. Any questions before we start? Great. Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit. If you're gonna be walking around up here, at least grab a wrench and help me out.
You should get that mutation treated, civilian, before it becomes a real problem.
Damn,
I'm never gonna
dude
make
just
a name for myself holding down the fort.
bitched about me being mutated.
Starting
God.
recording. Knight Alan Connors, Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, 1 second. Let me toss another one on the fire. Screw it. I'll do a status report later. This one's off the record. Odessa, Daniel, I'm about halfway through the night shift. And it's gotten me thinking. I know it's been tough on you two. Neither of you are quite the grizzled old-timers that Layla and I are. I just want you both to know how proud I am. Not just to see you rise to the challenge, but to see you do it with such vigor and determination. For every bit of trouble this trip has been. It's only just started. But I hope you can enjoy calm nights like these. And take a moment to relax. Look, each of us have our reasons for being here. Including Layla. You may not always see eye to eye. But know that she cares deeply for both of you. And Daniel, I know you probably feel she cares too much. But that's just her way. Leading from the heart has always worked out for her in the past. Trust me, man. I've been through the thick of it with her. In this journey ahead, we're going to need to rely on each other with unwavering support. The toughest trials have yet to come. But remember, we're more than a brotherhood now. We're family.
Let me know when you get to the quest Mother of Invention. Which I think you just do.
I'm on Forging Trust.
Yeah, go talk to
Oh, I was supposed to talk to Maggie. Where's Maggie? There she is.
Scribe Valdez.
Oh, yeah.
America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew.
Mother of Invention, you said?
Mm-hmm.
On it.
Now, if you go to the door, it tells you to let you join my instance.
Okay. Oh, it just lets me enter.
I wonder if it's going to put you with me or not.
I don't know. If it doesn't, I can walk out and back in, because I did have that issue a minute ago. Poor GK.
I know. I remember having that issue a while back.
Are you downstairs or are you by the stairs?
I am in this, like, staircase after going through that door.
Then no. I'm coming back out and going back in.
You might have to, like, completely leave and come back in and join on me.
Oh, probably. I'll need to do that.
I mean, we can just do it separate.
I'm coming. Should be a quick run. Nope, we can't do that together.
Okay.
Good, you're here. So,
hopefully I don't need help.
You should be
I was
fine.
hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side.
Chick has big
But
eyes.
enough about that. I'd like to get started.
Do what?
Let's head downstairs and see what
This chick has big eyes and got a little creepy when we came down in the basement.
Oh no. She did get super creepy really fast.
Did she? Yeah, like, she's got the big bulgy eyes and kind of like weird movements after coming down here.
Here's one.
She went from normal to on drugs real fast.
This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. This looks like what we need. Here's a document. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. I guess you're right. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after. Looks like we've got company.
Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
You okay?
Can hurt.
Yay. Something to look forward to. Ow.
That does it for the inspection.
Did you just turn the valve?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah.
At least you were prepared for it. I just jumped.
Alright, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? You'll need to going forward, if you're going to be a productive member of the Brotherhood. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment? Not okay. Explosive decompression is not what we're looking for. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well so far. A fair point. We have a saying among the scribes. Through discourse, we gain strength. This wasn't discourse. It was a test. I can't blame you for being upset. I wanted to see if you would pay attention. And I have my answer now. Sorry if I angered you. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started?
Like, these people are so creepy.
I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought of... Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core? What was that? That doesn't sound good.
Ooh. Where are the robots?
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Just extract components from...
Yeah, you gotta go up the stairs and there'll be another room with a bunch of stuff you gotta do. Good old Robo-Brains. Nope, I don't want to come back here. I want to loot you.
All the way back up the stairs?
No, there's there's off to the side room where the computer terminal was. There's a staircase behind a window there.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a legendary. Of course, it gave a 1-star garbage piece of armor. Hooray, script.
Oh, I think I went the wrong way.
Whew. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? The fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy, but they condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this.
People are so evil.
I'm sure you have what it takes
Do what?
to be an initiative.
These people are so evil.
Here.
And here we're trying to join them?
Yeah.
She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
do something about them.
What stories are hiding in the mountains out here?
Yeah, later. How's it going for you? You almost out of the basement?
I'm killing robots?
Okay, yeah.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? I've received a report from Knight Shin detailing your assistance in his duties.
How do you
He's given
target
his
again?
approval to your consideration
Like when
as
you
an
hold down a
initiate.
button to
We're on the forge
Oh,
right now,
that.
working with Scribe Valdez as well.
I don't remember.
Oh.
Well, between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks? Membership in the Brotherhood is a commitment to honor, duty, and service. You would begin as an initiate in our ranks. With time and training, you may one day join the Scrolls as a knight or scribe, depending on your aptitudes and choices. On a day-to-day basis, Knight Shin would be your direct superior here, though any of the officers may requisition you for missions if needed. I know we can seem cold to outsiders, so I'll let that pass. What I want you to understand is that we are committed to helping the people of Appalachia. We want to aid in the restoration of civilization, and you could be a part of that. Consider it. With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out. Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks. Limited intel suggests this is a milk run, perfect for a new recruit. But you're not wrong. We don't know the level of threat. Take this as an additional precaution. We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply. Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Do I need to talk to people downstairs again?
No, you need to go talk to the leader.
Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
I will not allow Atlas to go the way of Fort Defiance.
Where's the leader?
She is in the main room on the second floor. After that, I will meet you out front.
Hello?
Uh,
Did you get in?
no, I'm still waiting for it to download through the Bethesda client and see if that fixes the
Oh.
problem.
So,
Bethesda,
yeah.
Bethesda, I don't care about your gigabit. You're only getting 500 megabit, so. Yeah, every single fix I've seen for that says reinstall DirectX, and apparently I've seen some that suggested that and had links within the past, like, 3 months.
Yeah.
And apparently Microsoft has removed those downloads in the past 3 months. Like, they just don't exist anymore. There is literally nowhere on Microsoft's website to download DirectX anymore. Like, the web installer is just not a thing.
Brotherhood's always looking for good.
So I have literally no way to do anything for that unless it's included with a piece of software. I'm hoping maybe Bethesda, since it's its own self-contained thing, will maybe install it and then it will just work through Steam. So I don't know. Yeah, everything else coming through Steam's working fine, or through Steam's working fine. Destiny 2 installed worked fine. Cyberpunk was working fine. WoW's working fine. It's just Fallout. My guess is that it's just some stupid way that Fallout did something with their packaging of the software when it comes through Steam. I've never actually installed it by itself. I had installed the Bethesda version previously on my other PC as well because it wasn't on Steam at that point yet. So I don't know if it was just a matter of that's why I never saw the problem. Now I'm just trying to figure out why my office smells like wet dog.
Weird.
Yeah, no, I just walked down here. Before dinner, no issues. Got dinner, went upstairs, came downstairs later, walked in, and immediately like, why does my office smell like wet dog? So I call Kristen and I'm like, does my office smell funny? She's like, yeah, it smells like wet dog. Like, no prompting, exact. I'm like, okay, so it's not just me. We have no idea. Like, no other room in the house smells like it. Checked every adjacent room. Nothing. I mean, there's nothing new in my office. Thought maybe there was a dog outside or something that you could come in. No, outside smells perfectly fine. Looked around my window, nothing. The only thing I can think is that maybe something in my PC is making a funny noise, is doing something that's smelling like that. That's not actually what dog would smell similar, but I have no idea what it would be.
That doesn't sound good.
And the only thing I could think is maybe the self-contained water loop that does my CPU cooling has got a small leak somewhere. But I'm gonna have to turn it off and open it up to just looking in the side panel with the glass window. It doesn't seem to have anything going wrong with it. But I'm gonna turn it off overnight and see if my office stops stinking in the morning, and we'll turn it back on and see if it comes back. I have no idea. It's a weird one.
So the kids are inside?
No, we gotta go down near the Nuka-Cola plant. There's a greenhouse thing that we gotta go to.
It's field testing, right?
Yeah. The Brotherhood of Douchebags.
Yeah, so far we don't like them.
I mean, I've never liked them in any of the other games either, so I'm not shocked.
Okay.
Yeah, the BOS, they're a bunch of, apocalypse Nazis. Did you resub to FO first?
I haven't yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot without it, but I have a feeling if I play much, it's not gonna last long.
Well, the stash is now 1200 storage.
And that is better, but my guess is I'm well over that already from playing with FO first for a while. I mean, 'cause we played for, the 400 hours worth of gameplay I've got in this was literally us just playing nothing but FO first. So it'll be interesting to see how much space is taken up.
Well,
if I ever can get into the game.
all your stuff that's in your stash box from Fallout First stays in there.
You're right, yes, all the junk and everything else that's in there.
You just use out of it. You just can't put anything new in yet.
Maybe able to get by. I will miss the
Tent.
The tent, yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably the single best part of it, was the tent.
They have a nice dog.
Mm-hmm.
I may need to enter solo.
Huh?
I just entered on yours.
Whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
Pretty sure that's my line, Buster. I'm not the one busting in uninvited. Get over here and start talking before George puts some new holes in ya.
So are you all caught up on WandaVision?
Yes.
No spoilers, but I feel like they did the burn a little too slow. That those first 3 episodes needed to be about 1.5.
Into people's homes.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Or the other stuff happening at the same time through the second 2.
I get why you can't do that. I understand why it's important to go through all those initial pieces before you circle back around to the other stuff, but it just, maybe a few more hints here and there in the first 3 would have been better. Like, admittedly, by the end of the third, the way the third one ended, I'm like, okay, good, now I'm hooked. Prior to that, I'm like, if it's going to continue to go like this, I'm like, I may just not watch any more of this, because the whole I Love Lucy, bit was cute and all, but
You want a story.
I don't want 10 episodes of that. And frankly, really, 3 was almost too much.
I want to know about them goals.
It was like, I want some substance somewhere. It's like everybody kind of knows what's going on by that point. It's like well, anybody that's familiar with Scarlet Witch from the, rest of the universe. It's like, we kind of have an idea what's going on. At least overall. I want details. Although I do have to say, the characters that they brought back in that had gotten very little screen time before, or at least not significant screen time, I was pleased with.
Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them?
We'll keep watching it, but I'm kind of glad we waited until there were 4 episodes out before we watched any of it, because if we hadn't just binged through all 4 of those, it might have been one of those, yeah, we watched like the first one or the first 2, and we're like, yeah, we'll come back to that later, maybe.
Wherever you find goals, you're going to find radiation. We can spare this.
Good to hear. Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
Did you all ever watch Troll Hunters and the associated stuff with that?
I did not. I don't know if Karis did.
Who would, huh?
Troll Hunters.
It was in Netflix. It was Guillermo del Toro.
No, I should and would probably love it, but
yeah, no, they're fantastic. And there's 3 different series. There's Troll Hunters, then there's 3 Below, which is tied. They're all in the same universe essentially, and they all have crossover characters between them. And then Wizards was the last one they just did, and apparently there's supposed to be a wrap-up movie sometime this year. No, they're all sorts of fun. They came out around the same time as Voltron, so I started watching both of them on Netflix at the same time.
I know I'm not as strong as my brother, but
I actually just now started, because I finished that. I'm watching Dragon Prince now on Netflix, which has been, honestly, I expected it to be far more kiddish than it is. It's actually a hell of a lot more adult out of the gate than I expected it to be. Just based off of the premise.
Well, I did hear you're working directly for the Palette, if you're sure. I heard Mom say only one of us can go.
I have, all in all, been really pleased with all of Netflix's animated content. Between Voltron, Troll Hunters, hell,
you go on ahead.
She-Ra was quite good. Although I'm on like the next to last episode of Chuck, and I'd forgotten how much the 5th season of Chuck drags.
I don't know if I ever watched the last season of it.
It's worth watching for the payoff at the end of it. Like the series finale is not bad, but I had just forgotten how it just lost its steam, I think. Did you ever see any of the stuff where Morgan had the intersect?
Yes.
that's season 5.
Yeah.
So you have watched some of season 5, if nothing else, then, because that's season 5.
I've watched all of it.
But that stuff is, like 2 or 3 episodes that's around is entertaining, but it's like they didn't know what they were doing. I think some of it was, I don't know that they actually expected to get renewed. For the 5th season, I don't know. I'm not sure what it was, but it's just, yeah, it drags. 1 through 4, they all had pretty good, tight storylines, really entertaining. There are some interesting bits with Jeff and Lester in season 5. You know, them finding out about the fact that everybody else is a spy, and them constantly wiping their memory, but them picking back up on the trail again was entertaining.
Here, so when you're done talking to them, you can fast travel to me.
Okay. I hope I'm almost done.
Admittedly, I had Fallout First for a long time after we stopped playing, so I probably have a boat ton of atoms just floating around.
I wish I had atoms floating around, but I do not.
Admittedly, I paid for them. It's one of those I kept always thinking, oh, I'll go back and play it some more, and it just never happened, and I finally got around to canceling it. Although I don't know if all the camp stuff they're selling through the Atom Shop is as buggy as it was back when near the end of you and me playing there. I'm not sure I want to buy any of it anyway.
Did you recruit these people?
You can only recruit one of them, but I did. Yes.
Camp follower?
No, for the Brotherhood.
Fast traveling to you.
By the way, the VATS key is Q.
Q. Okay, thank you.
Okay. There we go. It's the Bethesda launcher is installing the DirectX June 2010 redistributable as part of its own. I have a feeling because I installed this through Bethesda first last time, it wasn't an issue because it had installed the dependencies, even though Steam doesn't.
Yeah. It's usually Steam does.
Sure, I have a feeling it's just whatever got packaged for, who knows why it's not working.
Don't worry, I will. I'm as ready
but
as
it
I'll ever be.
clearly was not
Let's do
an uncommon issue. I found plenty of threads about it. They all were like, oh, install DirectX.
Yep.
Right. so that worked through there. Now let me see if it runs through. Hey, look at that. Funny thing about that, it works now.
Mm-hmm. I died. It's embarrassing. Oh.
I'm sure if you died, I'm gonna die. Oh god.
Well, I don't think they're going to be level 75 and 100 for you like they are me. Oh my god, legendaries keep giving me crap. Well, I guess it's a 3-star. It's at least good script.
Oh, there are too many. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Redo my mods that I had done for the game.
Oh god. Oh. Wow.
Do I want to go further down into the basement, or do I have to go further
You
down?
have to go further down into the basement.
Damn it.
I will. Thanks again for keeping me alive, as well as giving me this chance. I'll make sure you and the rest of the Brotherhood don't regret it. Be safe out there.
That's right. I think I have to edit the INI to get my FPS up higher than 50 frames a second. Because they don't actually let you adjust that.
Okay, now leave the basement?
Yeah, now we gotta go, back to Paladin Romini.
Oh, thank God I get to leave the basement.
Yeah, getting bum rushed by feral ghouls is a lot of fun in a dark basement.
Yeah. I did not like that.
No, and I had let my rads get a little too high, so I had like no health.
I fast traveled to you and I'm in the middle of nowhere. That's not good.
It's probably because I was fast traveling when you did that.
I try again. Let's see if that hits.
Request for the Brotherhood should be passed through Night Shin.
No meat. Approved.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate? Ah, that explains young Colin Putnam arriving at our doorstep then. Bright kid. I can't say Shin thought much of him, but if he makes it through basic training, I think you
Ah, new shooting. Thank God.
That'll make Valdez happy.
I'm such a
very
wimp.
Pleased with your initiative. Excellent job. Not only have you achieved everything we set out for you, but you have expanded our order and helped.
Why does it sound like shooting?
In Appalachia.
I don't know.
Hereby confer on you the status
Oh,
of
it came in
probationary
yours.
initiate in the Brotherhood
Darn
of
it.
Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready. We could always use more initiates.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Trying that again.
Wasteland is hell. Stay vigilant, Initiate.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance. Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward. For your sake, I hope this is a scheduled visit, Initiate.
Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find their settlement.
Now,
Camp made up of tree
Brotherhood is turning into Preston. An independent settlement needs your assistance.
I trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission, Initiate.
Old world science solved a lot of
At
problems
Victoria,
back in the day.
Initiate.
Look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech.
This is my place.
So our job is to go help a village that they have nothing to do with, and yet they don't want anything to do with anybody? That's weird.
Yes, that is the Brotherhood.
Okay.
Basically, we're gonna go find out what do these people have that the Brotherhood wants so the Brotherhood can take it.
Oh.
Be able
That doesn't sound very friendly to me.
No, like I said, I wish there was an option just to go in guns blazing.
Yeah, I'd prefer that over backstabbing a poor little village.
I mean, I don't know if we'll backstab a village, but it's just my guess.
Alright, where to?
It is on the eastern side of the map, due east of where we're at, the retreat.
Ah, cheating, fast traveling to you.
There we go. That's something I had not set.
What's that?
My max FPS in my NVIDIA control panel to make it match with my G-Sync monitor so that nothing goes up above 100. Because, of course, you know, if it goes up above it, then you can run into just as much screen tearing issue as if, you know, have. So, I think I've got V-Sync turned on by, yeah, use the 3D application settings. That will use the global settings. I was trying to figure out how I had done that before. I also have to reset up my freaking, since Fallout still hasn't, you know, given us freaking,
I think they're coming in the next update. Perk
it's
loadouts.
not supposed to be till like, yeah, later this year sometime.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, sometime in June, I think we might finally be getting the loadout, the perk loadouts.
Oh,
It's like they've been promising that since you and I started playing again. You know, playing it last year.
Beggars can't be choosers.
I'll believe it when I see it, but
my name is Jenny
I've gotten
Brown,
far too
and
used
I'm
to
the mama hen of this little
that. I
family
really wish I had
retreat.
thought to save
Lately,
my.
My kin have been
Although I think I probably did. I
harassed by
saved
a
my
woman named
documents, and
Dagger
that's
and
I
her
think where
blood
that's.
eagle raiders. She's causing all my people to go hungry and threatening our lives.
I mean, I won't worry
you
about
should
it. But
take some time to talk with some of my people. I'm sure they have some useful information about Dagger.
Ziri,
that they
are
can
you going
share with
to
you.
go talk to the people or just go find Dagger?
I'm gonna go talk to the people.
Okay.
Anything else, darling?
Looks like it might rain later. I never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
I do like this new little settlement. It's kind of neat.
Oh, hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary of strangers right now.
Yeah, it's cute.
I know that she's got numbers, and she's smart. She's got people tracking our trade routes, and they've been harassing our caravans. It's making the settlers not want to trade with us for fear of losing their own people. I don't blame them either. Dagger's people are making it harder and harder for us to have the supplies when she comes to collect. Honestly, I think she just wants an excuse to kill us off.
The dreaded camp could not be placed.
I believe in you to give that Dagger what she deserves.
Was that joining on us, or?
No, that was just me loading in.
The rats will.
Don't like
So I don't. Yeah, there's no other settlements, at least on the map down.
Seems like it's always cloudy.
OMG. Do you need toys?
No.
This room is full of toys.
Don't cause any trouble around here. I will be able to find you.
There's a cat that just meowed in my ear.
There's hanging
I went
bats.
out
Oh my god, it's so
shortly
cute.
after one of her weekly collections.
And fairy wings.
Tracked her lieutenants to see where her hideout is.
Sorry.
I
I'm
lost
a little
their
excited.
trail and wasn't able to get the exact
Control
location.
for.
But I do know that there's
There we go.
somewhere to
Trying to remember how to fall out.
If you find her, kill her. Her and her damn blood eagles are taking our food, water, stim packs, everything. all in exchange for
Switch
allowing us
I
to
don't think
keep
anything.
our lives.
Yeah, nothing for Tildy. Okay, that's gonna be a. Control I've got to change because M for the map does not work for me with using a keyboard.
Forgive any attitudes from us. We've got
Okay, it
people
says
going
that button
hungry
is
here.
reserved. That's interesting, as I don't see anything that uses it.
I run the storehouse here and have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect every week. They have some sort of fancy rocket launchers that would blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity.
That,
Her
or I
and
could
those
adjust the
Blood
buttons
Eagle
on my.
Raiders are
Yeah, I can
definitely
make that
too tough for us to handle on our
mouse
own.
button.
Something's got to be done about her. And I hope you're the one to do it. You go get that
Social.
dagger. And bring me back my Instamash. Please. How'd you learn to jump? This could be problematic for village security.
I think I messed up.
I hope you enjoyed getting to know us.
I can't talk to any of the villagers after my first
we
one.
don't want to bother or be bothered. So, will you?
Did I maybe give credit?
No.
Nice breeze.
Great. Now it's gonna be pouring down rain.
Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside. Please be careful. Dagger and her lieutenants are dangerous folk.
Last night I dreamed I fell out of bed and straight to the forest floor. Good thing our houses have walls.
I thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
Hope you're not afraid of heights.
I thought this high ground would be useful for hunting. But the
Well, that is so
local
fantastic that they
wildlife
show
is
you
tough
the
for us to
stars next to things on people's
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a
renders
nice.
now. Good God, that we so needed that.
Hey, I know you. No, I've heard some amazing stories about you. You're a legend around here.
I don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Whoa, there's a weird, like, thing following you.
Did you jump up here?
Hmm?
I won't let anyone miss.
Can you let me in that door?
I'm working on picking the lock.
Oh, are you picking it? Is there anyone in there?
No.
I've talked to like 6 villagers and it's not counting.
I need to remember how to play this game.
Well, you're not alone. I ran up to a table and saw a whole bunch of stuff and was like, ooh, I need to be looting.
I do have some room in my stash. I mean, not a bunch, but some.
Yeah, I was only about half full.
680. So yeah, a little over half. Need to. I don't know if some of this stuff was stuff I just needed to go chuck. Probably stuff I needed to go chuck.
Can we trust you? What's that over there?
So one of them, care, was
Miss Jenny brought us all together.
I
Nothing will keep us
forget. I
apart.
think.
How's it going?
Too bad we can't get RT. Oh yeah, marsupial. I forgot about, you know.
Look, there are fairy wings on the wall.
Hmm? Oh, I see that, yes.
Oh, you ended up taking a lot of stuff anyway.
Yes, I took all this stuff.
Alright, well, I don't know how to... Should I log out and log back in, or...
Okay, so this is one of the guys?
I talked to him.
Okay.
Oh, wait, where are you? You're not where I thought you were. This is one of the guys?
Does your quest still say talk to people? What's it say?
It says talk with 2 of the villagers.
Hmm.
I can hit E, but they don't talk to.
Well, he's one of them.
Your eyes peeled in this weather. How'd you learn to jump like that? This could
I
be
won't let anyone
problematic.
mess with this village.
Whoa! Did you jump up here? I thought this high ground would be useful for hunting, but the local wildlife learned to watch out for us pretty fast.
Don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
I mean, maybe fast travel out and in?
Fast traveling. Hopefully that fixes it. Sorry. Technical difficulties.
It happens.
It's okay, a lot of this stuff is instanced anyway.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and this is why I miss my... Oh yeah, Jesus, I have all the wrong things equipped.
Jesus. Scared the shit out of me.
Are you still at the camp?
No.
Oh. Oh well.
It should. You should have the fast travel point for it now.
I should. I don't know where it was. I didn't look at my map.
Well,
That's okay. I'll have a quest there.
I see the Brotherhood is finally sent one of their pawns to retrieve my weapons.
Exploit or be exploited.
Because you've impressed me by taking out my crew, I'll allow you to say a few last
Should I got a
words.
bunch of serums floating
Choose them
around?
carefully, kid.
I think I have all the stuff to redo mine if I don't remember why I had all that shit floating around.
Oh, shit. You mean you didn't know about the weapons? The crate they came in may have had a Brotherhood of Steel insignia on them. But they're ours now. Don't even think about walking into my place and making demands either. I won't let you take these weapons from us. Oh, I'm not making demands. I'm providing a service. They give me their supplies, and I let them keep their lives. Where there's prey, there will always be a predator. If it wasn't me, I'm sure there would be someone else ready to take advantage of them. Like I said, these weapons... And you can tell those villagers...
Nothing in this wasteland can
Well,
bring down
shit.
Dagger's crew.
If there's one thing I value, make sure you tell your people to stay out of... Most folk... You gonna stop... I'd be careful what you ask. I'm not one to follow someone else's order. They draw too much attention. I'm tough. I'm not too worried about replacing... Hell, if you're ever looking to leave the...
Villagers.
You think I'm just gonna tell some stranger the only thing you... Gladly. Oh, them? How boring. Easy. They're weak. Also, they seem...
Imagine living in a kid's tree.
Guess you'll just have to... Honestly, if the Brotherhood is protected...
That fixed it, thankfully.
Or be killed.
Preferably.
Exploit or be exploited.
In here, your
Well,
life is
it
as
fixed
good
it.
as ours. Dagger's throne is
Huh.
untouchable.
Didn't they used to have like a timer for the information on the stuff for the scoreboard? I could have sworn they used to have a, here's how long you have left.
I
Bone to pick with anyone that doesn't.
I mean, there was like a
Dagger.
alternate marker that would go against you, but
That particular one, yeah, but I could have sworn there was a...
what is lockpicking under?
Dex?
Those treehouse...
Dex is,
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please
Uh,
exit the area
perception.
at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Nothing in this wasteland can bring down Dagger's crew.
Alright, now you're where I'm supposed to go, right?
Yes.
Okay. On my way.
Dagger's throne is untouchable.
Did you just walk in?
Yeah.
Imagine living in a kid's treehouse.
Somebody needs to get...
Show
me a
your
drink.
respect to Dagger.
Say having the beefier video card, it is nice being able to just crank all the settings all the way up, and Fallout's like, oh, okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my 1080 didn't have too much trouble with it, but it would occasionally wig the hell out on some things.
you learn to jump like that? This could be problematic for village security.
Our goal is to kill people?
I don't know who you are.
Yeah, and find the throne room.
I'm guessing it's in the main big building.
There's a door in this the rock side that you go into.
Thank you so much, Sweet Pea.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Maybe I'll ask around and see if anyone needs help.
Fighting us from our patrol.
They must have seen something quite interesting for you to come to me about it.
Interesting is
Go
not
on.
the word. Concerning, yes.
One moment, Initiate. Knight Shin is in the middle of his report.
As I was saying, one of our patrols came across a raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates with the Brotherhood insignia on them.
Those crates are for important assets. We haven't used them since...
Since that battle, let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents, it's imperative that we recover those crates from the raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with the people of Crater. It's possible that they are more agreeable than the other raiders we've encountered.
Are you seriously considering the idea of leaving those items in raider hands?
Let's discuss this later. We've kept the Initiate waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat? Excellent work, Initiate. You represented the Brotherhood of Steel admirably.
Do you care to explain how you managed to persuade a den of rabid blood eagles?
The Initiate has not done anything to deserve your suspicion, Knight. A resolution without bloodshed is an ideal one. Is there anything else to report?
You should get that mutation treated as an example to the other troops. I'm never gonna make a name for myself.
The Blood Eagles, too. Did these crates have our insignia on them?
If our weapons have spread among multiple groups, that's a serious problem. The Initiate made the right choice in bringing them back to us.
I hope the villagers have other means of defending themselves.
If we address the threat at its origin, there would be no need for them to defend themselves, which is exactly why we can't leave those weapons in raider hands.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Good work, Initiate. You're dismissed.
God, I do not like Night Shin at all.
You're here. Good. To review the current situation, one of our patrols located a cache of dangerous weapons in a raider storeroom. Stolen
What is that?
Brotherhood weapons, no less.
What?
Your assignment is to secure
Night
the storeroom
Shin?
for the Brotherhood.
What?
The dude from the Brotherhood.
I'll put together a
Oh,
SWAT
okay.
and meet you there.
That
But given the
asshole.
situation,
Yes.
it's imperative you arrive there as soon as possible. Any questions, Initiate?
Are the supplies and stuff back outside, or are they in the caves?
One last thing. We need to confirm the weapon's source. I
They're
find it unlikely the
inside.
Raiders will be willing to talk until after we send them a
Okay.
very clear message.
In the
Any of
throne
them are
room?
still alive after that.
Oh, they are?
We can
Oh.
question them. But priority one is securing the weapons they already have. That will be all. Dismissed.
Weird.
Hope those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again?
Stay strong, friend. No.
Gotta turn off the in-game voice chat.
Oh.
All the randos chatting at the SBQ was. Although again, yeah, Christ, I really gotta go get that mod back because all my shit's all wackadoo.
Weapons at the ready. We're all links in the chain. Bound in brotherhood.
Can you put in a good word for me with Paladin Romani? Oh, well, my name is Maximo. You can call me Max, though, for short. My big sister Marcia and I live here now with the Brotherhood. Isn't that cool? Well, the town we live
I'll be
in
right
got
back.
attacked by raiders.
Alrighty.
Our mother was killed. But luckily, the Brotherhood of Steel was there and they saved us. Since we didn't really have anyone anymore, Paladin Romani had us come along with them.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
Oh yeah! It's a lot. I kinda wish there were more kids my age to play with, but it's okay. I'm gonna become the best Brotherhood is. I'm not in the mood to play right now. They're heroes! Sorry. The Brotherhood is gonna. They saved my sister and me and a bunch of other. Whatever you want. It's fun talking with you. She's the leader of the Brotherhood. It was Paladin Romani's idea to let. No way!
I keep coming in on your stories.
Okay. Night Shin, he doesn't really talk to me. Plus, he's usually hanging out by the wet.
We should spend less time mourning for Defiance.
You think?
Appalachia's future will decide.
What? No. Okay. Odessa is the best. And sometimes when the others are. The Brotherhood of Steel aren't the heroes. She told me I could because we're friends. Although, when I'm a knight, I would. Nah, I want to be a knight. If I was to be a scribe... Okay. I hope I can...
Great. I don't have anything to say to you or anyone else. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm sure you wouldn't be too thrilled to talk to anyone. I really don't want to talk about it. Congratulations on not being naive, like... If you want to talk about how... I would if I could. Hopefully he'll come to his senses and... Let's... You know what? Good.
We should spend less time mourning for defiance, more time here. Just future
Alright, so we're gonna clean up our bags a little bit, get rid of some script, and that's actually probably gonna be it for tonight. I do want to thank anybody that watched, and if you're watching this VOD later, thank you. Please feel free to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, or on Twitter, and I'm always, anytime I go live, I'll send a tweet out. Thanks again. Have a great night.